and welcome to this week's Sent You a Message. I'm Jane Douglas from MSN Tech and Gadgets, and I will be answering.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I thought it was a leap year, so I reset my alarm clock to the year 2000 and thought I had an extra 10 years in bed, sorry.
Wow, that sounds like it could cause some serious problems.
Yeah, I'm surprised I made such an elementary mistake in the first place, actually. Where are we up to?
Just about to do question 1.
Great!
Okay, first up, Hell's Angel 89 is asking, will there ever be a theme preview option on the marketplace so that you can see what you're paying for?
Yep, it can be annoying that there's currently no functionality to support previews of themes in the dashboard. However, as always, the community is on hand to help.
Yeah, tons of sites and YouTube channels exist with the sole purpose of providing you with a look at what various premium themes will look like running on your 360. Our favourite is www.themexbox.com, which has an exhaustive list of premium themes, along with video previews of all of them in action. Okay, next up, John O'Stealth wants to know more about the new true crime game.
Well, gritty reboots are all the rage these days.
Yeah, we could do a gritty reboot of Sent You a Message where we don't answer any questions and you're a corrupt district attorney and I'm Dracula.
Yeah, so the new true crime is set to reboot the franchise, moving the action to Hong Kong and following new character Detective Wei Shen as he infiltrates one of Hong Kong's notorious triad crime syndicates.
Wei starts out as a newly hired thug within the triad organisation where he must do whatever it takes to stay undetected and survive, balancing his moral duty as a cop with the objectives of the assignment.
Details unveiled so far promise plenty of martial arts combat and action movie gunfights, along with typically over-the-top driving sequences and acrobatic free-running chases as Wei tries to ascend through the ranks of the underworld without his cover being blown.
It's currently set for an autumn release, so keep an eye on Inside Xbox for more info as and when we get it.
Embryonic says he's heard rumours that Sonic Adventure, the Dreamcast title, is coming to the Xbox Live Arcade. He says there was a screenshot released and wants to know, is it actually coming or was that a fake? Well, if OXM are to be believed, then yes, it's looking likely that Sonic Adventure is on its way to XBLA.
While the leaked screenshots Embryonic mentioned were a pretty big clue, Sega has remained silent on the subject, refusing to even suggest that an XBLA version of the game is on the way.
However, the latest issue of 360 Gamer actually contains a review for the XBLA version of Sonic Adventure, which would seem to us to be a pretty concrete confirmation that it does exist, and it's simply a matter of time until Sega confirms it. After all, you can't review a game that doesn't exist, can you?
Let me try. Modern Warfare 3. Pretty good, like the Wild West level, not enough map packs. 8 out of 10.
Point proved. We'll let you know more as we get it, Hedgehog fans. Now, Prison Break may have escaped from TV, but that hasn't stopped I Am the One Beast from pondering the whereabouts of upcoming Xbox game Prison Break The Conspiracy.
Somewhat ironically, the game went on the lam in 2008 when original publisher Brash Entertainment closed its doors. However, Slovenian developer Zootfly, the team behind the infamous unofficial Ghostbusters game prototype that ultimately inspired the real Ghostbusters game, found a new home for the game with German publisher Deep Silver.
Prison Break The Conspiracy takes a similar tack to the Lost game by putting you in the shoes of characters not seen in the show. As company agent Tom Paxton, you're sent into Fox River Penitentiary during the events of the first season to investigate prisoners and, by no coincidence, star of the show, Michael Schofield.
The recent trailer promises that blood will be spilled, which means that somewhere in between navigating overhead bars, crawling through shafts and keeping a firm grip on the soap, Tom will be shivving and shanking his way through a fair few inmates.
Don't worry if you want to play as Michael, Teabag or any of Fox River's other colourful inmates though, as a multiplayer Fight Club mode is also included. The really good news is that you don't have to wait long, as Prison Break The Conspiracy is currently scheduled for a parole hearing at the end of March.
Okay, next up, Tenlo is a huge fan of Monkey, the TV series from the 70s, and recently found out about the game Enslaved, wants to know if there's any more news on it.
Yes, this is Enslaved, the new game from Heavenly Sword creators Ninja Theory, which, like Heavenly Sword, once again features a collaboration with rubber-faced genius acting man Andy Serkis.
The story's been written by the author of The Beach, Alex Garland, and is based partly on the ancient Chinese story Journey to the West, or Monkey as it's otherwise known to fans of 70s TV series, about the funkiest monkey who ever popped. What does that mean?
Anyway, this version of Monkey is set 150 years in the future, so instead of running away from archers and swordsmen, Monkey will be running away from robots and lasers. Monkey has an AI partner called Trip, a technologically savvy but sheltered young woman who has hacked into a slave headband to enslave Monkey and link them together. If she dies, he dies, so protecting Trip will be as important as keeping Monkey alive.
Gameplay looks to be action-adventure based with real-time combat focused towards tactics. Monkey will also apparently be able to perform spectacular takedown moves, allowing him to rip an enemy apart piece by piece, take its weapon for his own use, or destroy it in a final blow.
Ninja Theory are known for their epic cinematic storytelling, and stories don't get much more epic than Monkey, so this definitely looks like one to watch. Undead Tyrant 24/7 has downloaded a lot of additional Rock Band songs and wants to know if there's any way to tell the game's creators what other songs he'd like to see added to the Rock Band store.
Well, Mr. Tyrant, the good news is that there is a way, but it's tucked away on the official Rock Band site and is incredibly easy to miss. First, you'll have to leave your Xbox alone for a little while in order to access a web browser. No, it's hard, but we'll get through it together.
Once you've managed to pull yourself away, head to the address displayed on screen to be whisked straight to the Request a Song page. Then it's just a matter of entering the name of your requested artist and song, a reason why the song rocks, and some of those slightly irritating validation words to ensure that spam bots don't keep requesting Justin Bieber songs.
What's cool about the request page is that it actually tracks requests made by other users, so once you've started typing in a few characters, you'll be able to see if other people have already requested the same songs.
There is no guarantee that your request will eventually be added to the store, but it's likely that if one of your requests is one of many for a particular song or artist, MTV and Harmonix will start to take notice. And when we say many, we mean from many different people, as Andy discovered after his 1000th attempt at getting the Lighthouse family on there. Or on 23 wants to know if there's any updates on Aliens Colonial Marines.
Oh yeah, Aliens Colonial Marines. Whatever happened to that?
That's what they're asking us.
Oh yeah. Alright, well, if you're unaware of this title, it's a shooter based on the hit Xenomorph franchise and, more importantly, focusing on the Marines, that's in development by Borderlands developers Gearbox. It was due to come out at the start of last year. Obviously that didn't happen, and the sheer amount of time it's taking has led many to wonder whether it's even still on the cards.
But Gearbox boss Randy
Pitchford,
that's the one, is back on the hype trail saying that work continues apace on it. We have an Aliens game with Sega and 20th Century Fox, which we're really excited about, he told Games Industry Bible MCV. It's the thing I've been stealing from all my career. Now I'm really working on it, but we've been quiet about that so far.
It seems that the success of Borderlands and work on the subsequent DLC packs is what slowed progress on the project, but with the bulk of the work on Borderlands behind them and the success of the recently released Aliens vs Predator game, it looks like Colonial Marines has become a priority for Gearbox once again.
So fingers crossed nothing else shiny comes along to distract the Gearbox chaps, and hopefully we'll see Colonial Marines sometime before the movie is actually set.
Right, finally, Refined Assassin has been on the hunt for a 120GB Xbox hard drive with a data transfer kit. He hasn't been able to find them anywhere, and he's actually wondering if Microsoft has stopped making them.
Well, the answer is no, Microsoft haven't stopped making them, and they should be in stock very soon. With a lot of you upgrading your hard drives at the moment, we've also been having a fair few requests for people asking how to get a transfer kit to move your data from one hard drive to the other.
Yeah, as Refined Assassin says, the data migration kit comes with a 120GB hard drive, but you can also get them as standalone items by calling Xbox support, where they cost £12.99 or €14.99. You can get the number to call from the URL below.
The 250GB hard drive isn't on sale yet as a standalone item, but the transfer kit will work with all hard drives, no matter what the size. Good times.
Well, that's it for this week's show. If you've got a question that needs an answering, send it to the gamertag SentUAMessage.
To the email address SentUAMessage@hotmail.com.
Write on our Facebook wall at facebook.com/SentUAMessage.
You can tweet us at SentUAMessage.
Or you can hide clues to your question in a series of ancient artworks, which we'll uncover on our next Dan Brown-esque team jaunt through Paris.
When's that planned for again?
Eurostar's book for Tuesday.
Nice. See you next week.
Bye.